Now broadcasting.
Every day a new version of me, a third of me, demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation. Battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year when it fucked me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on a grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life had placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic straight from heaven. The crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked at her the way he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Athletics taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shabby on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him, Singy?
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this.
Here's some real power at the plate. Ricky Henderson. Strike on the inside corner. And that's how this game gets started. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now it's going to be number 19.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Jose Carrasco stands in now and watches strike 1. Carrasco matched a homer in his last game. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the first. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And starting this one, Tim Hudson.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio, amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes. That's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Bottom of the first, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. That one out to right. Carrasco sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Curveball drops in for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
One down, base is empty. Not close with that one. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Whips it across, and Betts is set down.
Duke Snider.
And here is Duke Snider. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases in.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Mark McGwire. Yamamoto back to work. And that is out of play. And the righty deals. Fouled off down the right side. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. That's a little bit low. This one in the air right field. Betts settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down.
Batting sixth, shortstop, number 5.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tejada getting ready to hit. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. Swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yamamoto sends him packing.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can...
Oh, he gloves it. The A's strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Henderson brings it in. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So now it's Corey Seager. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
No score here in the second. Now a screamer into the outfield. Carrasco hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Two outs. Stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. Out. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a look
for
at how the
Athletics,
series has played out so
catcher,
far.
Number 18.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you
Batting
come out
ninth,
of the
second
struggle. We
baseman,
saw the
Max
numbers coming
Schumann.
into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Digging in, Max Schumann. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Tap foul at the plate.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award. And the
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that one almost hit him.
straighten him up a little bit.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Betts hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, left
Ricky
fielder,
Henderson
Ricky
digs in now.
Henderson.
0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Rip towards third, throw to first in time.
Now batting, number 19.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman. Out to short. Seager handles, throws to first, and that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Gil Hodges.
Just missed. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Adrian Beltre steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fouled off. He was late. And that's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in, and there's one away. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Dalton Rushing. And that one clips the corner. Rushing making his debut in the middle of the season after runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. and a runner at second. Fly ball center field. Damon under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
Yeah, as you say, Boog, it's something we've been waiting for him to get here. We knew all along it was going to happen at some point, and now that he's at the big league level, he's going to focus on whatever it takes to stay up here.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrasco makes his way towards it. He makes the grab, and that is that. 1 left for LA, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in LA as we go to the top of the 4th. And now, Jose Carrasco. Carrasco, 29 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for him.
McGuire stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Rushing, sizing this one up, has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
That one to first. A flip to the pitcher covering, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Snyder in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
No strike.
One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 2-1. Popped up. McGuire. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he's going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Ohtani batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order. And we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Betts hauls it in, and there's one away. And now here is Johnny Damon. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Here's the catcher, Jason Kendall. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive. Seager whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Next up for the A's, Max Schumann. Fly to right his first time. Base hit center field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. A's leading by a run.
1-1.
In the dirt. Two outs. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And that is a foul ball. Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-1. And fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Out. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting left fielder.
And next for L.A., Shawn Green. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Gil Hodges steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. The A's up by a run, last half of inning number 5. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That's in there, and it's 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And he can't come up with it.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first, Adrian Beltre steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And he dodges that fastball. Now a step off the rubber to reset. That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0.
No strike.
Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
Ball 3. Full count.
Hot shot to third. Over to first.
He's out.
And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, number 19. Line drive, that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
No outs. Runner at first. Stepping in the long ball. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Ball 1 there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And a count 1-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And it's fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 0-2. And a good eye there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Runner at second, 2 down. Runner takes off for third. It's in the dirt. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Two now. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the A's 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Gets under it and pops it up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit. Both 2 in this one.
I don't know what they told you about me. The poor is a soldier, that's me. And I ain't coming to play no games. You still banging trunk music because that boy ain't changed.
On the ground. And he'll be safe at first. Man at first with
Up
1 gone.
next for
And
the
now the
Dodgers,
center fielder, Duke Snider.
Duke Snider.
Swinging a foul straight back. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching those.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fought off foul. Betts, the runner at third. Snider over at first with 1 away. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting.
Here's Corey
shortstop,
Seager.
Corey Seager.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. 2 on 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just misses there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brusdar Graterol.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the center fielder, Johnny Damon. His righty-lefty splits there. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's out to center field. Snyder going after it. And there's one down. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Jason Kendall up next for the A's. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball drilled center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And the batter now, Max Schumann.
Now batting, second baseman, Max Schumann.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Late swing fouled off. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that'll do it. The A's strand 1, and our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game zone.
Left fielder, Sean Reed.
They always say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Up the middle to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the second. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Drilled out towards left center field. Damon raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Swing and a ground ball. On to first. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 2 and the A's 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Snyder settles under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now the number 2 hitter. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. outside with a breaking ball. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Way high with that one. 2-2. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Chopped left side. That's the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 2 and the A's 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Hudson back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Ripped to short. Slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Popped up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Sneaks through, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tim Hudson departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Mason Miller. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning, and it's fouled away. That one in triple digits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Dodgers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching
back
for the
now,
Dodgers.
and on the mound, the closer, Eric Gagne.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. 1 for 3. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground at first, but it kicks foul.
Ball. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that
Now
location.
batting,
Hitters,
designated
especially
hitter,
with 2
Jason
strikes,
Giambi.
have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Giambi swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. That misses the
1-2.
zone. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Now at the plate, Miguel Tejada. And that one hammered. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And he swings through that one.
0-2.
Gagne is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
I think people might be surprised to see how many pitchers have collected 200 saves in their careers. It's not a lot, but he's just joined that club. Keeps climbing that leaderboard, save after save.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm Jon Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
It's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of it. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I start the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. Wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. Wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I
6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, that's them, see, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Check it. Don't nobody wanna. Don't nobody. Anybody. You. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrant show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably. Think it we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the spark bang let loose. chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you chase your dream, though. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Why I won't make that shit again? Never let up close. So, this mama too, this dedication. Boy, I want the drama too, and I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you chase your dream, though. You just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me about to doze off. I ran out of Papa's. If it be nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If be holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If be ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, I got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do. I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I